Exit day is an issue that has been discussed at length throughout the passage of this bill. Set days like this are often crucial to the functioning of any bill, but of course I'd like to take this opportunity to remind noble lords of the particular importance of exit day in this bill. Exit day is the moment in time when the European Communities Act is repealed. It is the point at which EU laws are converted into UK law, where the deficiencies in retained EU laws emerge, and when a range of other effects are triggered under the bill. I would reiterate, however, that exit day within the bill does not affect our departure from the EU, which is a matter of international law under the Article 50 process, which the Duke of Wellington made clear, and I think also Baroness Hayter. What it does affect, however, is whether we leave the EU in a smooth and orderly fashion. The definition of exit day and how it is to be set out has been amended significantly since the bill was introduced to the other place by my right honourable friend, the Secretary of State, for exiting the EU on the 30th of July last year. Now, my noble friend Baroness Goldie previously described the sequence of events which led us to the current drafting, and I won't test the patience of your lordship by repeating the arguments that she made at committee. What I will say, however, is that crucially the bill left the other place reflecting the reality of international law under the Treaty on the European Union, and I see no reason, therefore, to change the bill any further. It is also the case that the final drafting reflected the concerns of members of the other place who had been on both sides of the referendum campaign, and that fact sits at the core of my opposition to the noble Duke, the Duke of Wellington's Amendments 74, 95 and 99. As has been stated on many occasions during this report stage, this House reviews the legislation sent to it by the other place and highlights, often very well, areas where it does not think due consideration has been given. And this was a point well made by Lord Grocott as a leaver from the West Midlands, as a leaver from the North East, also an area underrepresented in this House. I have considerable sympathy with his arguments. But I therefore cannot understand why these amendments are seeking to restore something like the original drafting of the bill, when that drafting was considered at great length on many occasions and rejected by the other place. My Lords, I also do not agree with the noble Lord Wigley's Amendment 96. The bill is designed to provide continuity and certainty in domestic law as we leave the EU. This must be true in a scenario where we have a deal with the EU, but it must be also true in the unlikely event that there is no agreement between the EU and ourselves.